Hi Grace, how are you doing? As you know, I am an injured being. Like my penicillin allergy wristband and my hospital wristband and my injury and my injury and my injury and my leg injury, which I'm not gonna lift up because I'm not that flexible and it's gonna hurt so bad. But yeah, yesterday was pretty crazy. I took a pretty bad spill yesterday. Yesterday when I was supposed to make a video for you, I thought I was going to talk about creativity and something that I'm thinking of launching. I think you know what it is. It has to do with tortillas. But then after this experience, I thought I'd talk about something a little different. I feel like a lot of people, especially like my friends back home or like people who don't really live in New York, always think that the people who here are really like cold and they don't really like extend like a hand to help people. But this whole the whole time that from when I fell to when I was going to the hospital to in the hospital to after the hospital, there were random strangers who were just helping me on the way. I wasn't expecting it. I was so taken aback that I thought I'd talk a little bit about what it means to do things out of like the kindness of your own heart, to do something selflessly for another person. When I fell down, immediately these three people like jumped up and were like running to help me. They helped me wash off my wounds. They were about to like help me like, walk me to like a place of medical assistance, and I was like, no, it's okay. Like, I felt bad. I was like, thank you so much. They were like helping me hold my phone and my backpack and everything. They were helping me take off my rollerblades. They were so nice. But I got up and I like walked myself to a water fountain to like wash everything off, and this other guy sitting on the bench was like, are you okay? Like, do you need help? And I'm like, oh no, I think I'm fine. I'm just gonna walk this way. He's like, I'll walk with you. And so he walked me all the way to the little like emergency room hospital that's like on 77th. I think it's like Lenox Hill or something. And he was really nice for doing that. And then I got in there and the ladies in the waiting room were like a little sassy because they were yelling at me for not wearing a helmet, but they were still being really nice. They were still like really caring about whether I was okay. And then as I got into the hospital, I was treated by like the best nurse on the face of the planet. I wanted to call the hospital and be like, you should give this guy a raise. I know it's their job as nurses to, you know, stay calm and be nice and like just tell me stories to distract me from the fact that they're like scrubbing dirt out of like raw flesh on my arm. Every amount of his being was just focused towards me and my wounds and making sure that I was feeling okay. He was such a nice nurse. I don't even know how to like thank him. I just was like, thank you so much, you're being so nice, blah, 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 blah. Like he went out of his way. I hate when the air conditioning turns on. He went out of his way to make sure that I was just feeling okay. Like he actually legitimately cared. He was really nice. The guy who was just even like asking me what my like insurance was super nice. Like they just went like above and beyond to make sure that everything could be easy for me and that I was happy and I was feeling better. They were just so nice. And then I got on the subway. It was a really crowded 6 train. Like all the benches were full. It was just like standing room. So I was like in there like limping around with like my prescription in my hand, and I had my wristbands and all my body parts bandaged up. And of course, in the entire row of young people sitting on the benches, the two oldest guys, 2 6-year-old guys, offered me their seat. I struck up a conversation with them. I don't know how I kind of knew, but I had the vibe that they maybe were from California because they told me they were visiting. I don't know if it was like the way they were dressed. They were like in the typical like dad t-shirt that's like white and it says like Honolulu, Hawaii, you know, like, and then they have like their cargo shorts and their flip-flops. Of course, Californians don't live without our flip-flops. And I asked them like, where are you guys from? And they were like, California. I was like, bingo. And then they were like, oh, we're from Northern California. I'm like, double bingo. So we just like hit it off and had a great conversation, and they were really nice. Like they were really going out of their way to make conversation with me to distract me from the fact that I was probably like in a lot of pain. Apparently their kids go to UCSC and UC San Diego, which are the places where my brother and my sister go to school. So that was really cool. I'd never experienced such like a continuous string of people like really caring. I didn't expect anyone to say something or anyone to offer a seat. I'm the kind of person who will be the person to offer the seat or the person to go out of my way to make sure someone's more comfortable. I can't say that I do that all the time. And a lot of that is just when I'm on the go, when I'm on the move, I'm like, I have tunnel vision. I'm like, I'm walking, this is my path. I turn here, I do this, I do that. And sometimes I forget to really be aware of not only my surroundings, but the people around me and the state of the people around me. And I feel like after this experience, I've learned a really important lesson about the importance of being just like kind to people, whether or not they're strangers or people that you know. I wouldn't have made it through the day as happily as I did. Like, those guys on the subway made me laugh. My nurse was making me laugh. People were just really, really selfless in the way that they were trying to help me. So I really appreciated that. We can dip a little bit into the creative thing that I've been thinking of pursuing. I think I really want to kick off Tortilla Talks, and Kelsey, Cece, and Emily, my friends back here, have been really like, you should do it, you should do it, you should do it. Like, I have this mental block. It's just the fear of not having it come out of like a mental existence. Like, I don't want to have it manifest immediately in the way that I want it to manifest. Like, I'm such a perfectionist in the creative things that I do, and I really want to get it right off the bat, but I know that is not realistic, and I know that's not a healthy mindset to have. But I think I'm really gonna try to go for it. I think I'm just gonna have a loose structure and then allow myself to have room to really find a different angle or see what works and what doesn't work. And I think I really need to make a leap of faith. So this connects probably all the way back to your first vlog and my first response about creativity, and I'm always somebody who doesn't take my own advice, so maybe I should just rewatch that video I made and start Tortilla Talks, because I've been kind of feeling like I'm on the verge of something really big. I have a feeling that I'm like I'm there, but I'm not really like going for it. I think it's really time that I really get down with Tortilla Talks and try to make something good happen. Whether or not I have thousands of views or just me and you, Grace, and a couple other friends, I think I really want to curate something that reflects who I am, what I love to do. And the magic of being the creator of something is that you're able to control, like, Tortilla Talks is gonna be whatever I want it to be, and just the idea of that makes me really, really excited. Okay, I think I'm done for now. Hopefully all these wounds get better. I hope you've been having a lot of fun. I always say this, we should really video chat, Grace. This is a problem. Thank you so much for like being like on standby for like asking me how I've been. I hope your time has been going fabulously. I will talk to you really soon.